Hi guys, this is gsnom.com and I'm here with the Samsung Galaxy A31. So after the A51, A71 and the A41 recently, it's time for this model. And believe it or not, it's partially better spec than the A41 in spite of the name. Now the price tag is around $200, better said $220, and the box build is different compared to the other Galaxy A models. There's no longer a lid, it's a sort of different type of box. Okay, it's still a handset with a plastic body with this prism crash effect. It catches rainbows on the backside. It's got a quad camera this time compared to the A41, which has a triple camera, and also a rather generous battery. Okay, so I'll say it again, $220, which is not bad, and it gets the same CPU as the Galaxy A41, a MediaTek one, MediaTek Helio P65. Now let's get to the actual unboxing. Here you should be able to find the manual and the warranty card. Okay, so far so good. And in here you can find the charger, which is a 15-watt charger, exactly like the one we got with the Galaxy A41. And here you can see the metal key used to access the slots. A pair of headphones, which are generic looking, this time black. I'm accustomed to seeing this in white. Here we go. They're plasticky, they're pretty rigid in the ear and have a 3.5mm connector. And we also have the cable, which goes from USB-C to USB-A. And that's about it. That's everything available inside the box of the handset. Now I'll say it again, this is a phone with a plastic unibody design. It's bigger than the Galaxy A41, which felt compact to me. Okay, so I'm going to unlock it right now and let's talk about the design a little bit. When I say it's bigger, I'm mentioning 8.6mm in thickness and a weight of 185 grams. The good news is that we're still dealing with a solid Super AMOLED screen. It's a 6.4-inch display with a resolution of 2400 over 1080 pixels. It's got a 20:9 aspect ratio. Okay, so as usual, after booting up, there could be a bit of lag, but it passes as you use the device. Now inside, what makes this device tick is, as I said before, the MediaTek Helio P65 octa-core 12nm CPU. There are actually two versions of RAM storage here, 4 gigs or 6 gigs of RAM. And excuse me, there are two versions of memory here, of RAM memory, 4 gigs or 6 gigs, and as far as storage is concerned, it's 64 or 128 gigabytes. We also have a microSD card slot to complete them, and one of the selling points of the phone, if not the biggest, is the battery. 5000 mAh battery with the 15-watt charging. At the front, in a rather, I would say, small notch here at the top side, sits a 20-megapixel camera with Full HD video capture. I would say the bezels are pretty narrow. We do have quite a bit of a chin. Now we go to the back side when we find a quad camera setup. I've seen quad cameras on the Galaxy A51, A71, not the A41. LED flash here, and the main camera is a 48-megapixel shooter. I'm pretty intrigued that it doesn't say 48 megapixels here. Usually they write 48 megapixels next to the camera. So 48 megapixels face detection autofocus, 8 megapixel, that's the 123-degree ultra-wide camera, 5 megapixel macro camera, 5 megapixel bokeh camera. So it shares partially the setup of a Galaxy A51 and A71. Particularly the macro camera, I imagine, is the same. We only have Full HD video capture, there's no 4K here. And aside from that, we have an audio jack at the bottom, USB-C port, singular speaker, and well, that's that. Of course, there's the usual array of Wi-Fi dual band, 4G, there's also Bluetooth 5.0, GPS, USB-C, and you just saw me working the in-display fingerprint scanner. And NFC is also a part of the experience. Now, the phone runs on Android 10 with One UI 2.0 on top, and as usual, it includes some nifty features going from Dolby Atmos to the quick share to the dark mode and so forth. By the way, quite a bright screen, seeing how we're only keeping it at about 40%. I can already tell it's a quality display. And if you go quickly to the camera interface, there will be zero surprises if you've seen the Galaxy A41, A51, A71. There's an AI feature here. There's the more section here with a special option for macro, food, panorama and pro. This is the video section, and I actually want to double check myself to see if we indeed do not get 4K video capture. Nope, no love for 4K on this handset. Okay, photo capture, so you can swap between the ultra wide and the regular camera. Live focus, of course, for your bokeh needs. So that's that. First contact with the Samsung Galaxy A31, fresh off the review of the Galaxy A41. We'll be back with a full review very soon. It definitely feels like a battery phone with a quad camera. That's the vibe I'm getting. This is it from us, from gsnro.com. Bye bye.